Bilang kinatawan ng Panginoon sa iba't ibang dako, ito man ay sa ating pamilya, trabaho, paaralan, tayo ay tinawagan upang maging tanglaw ng katotohanan sa lahat ng tao. Ibig sabihin, ang paggawa natin ng mabuti at wasto ay magbibigay ng kaluwalhatian sa Panginoon. At ito ang magpapakilala sa tunay na karakter ng Diyos na ating sinasamba at pinaglilingkuran.
Kaya naman po ngayong araw na to, tayo ay mapalad na makasama ang isa nating kapatid sa pananampalataya at tiwagan ng Panginoon upang maging isang public servant. Siya po ay kasalukuyan naglilingkod sa House of Representatives bilang kinatawan ng party list na Aangat tayo. Siya ay walang iba kung hindi si Congressman Neil Abayon.
Kamusta po, Congressman Neil? How are you today?
Okay naman, Pastor. Thank you for inviting me.
Alam mo, Congressman, we are so blessed to have you in our program. And gusto ko talaga mapag-usapan po natin yung religious freedom na pinaglalaban nyo po.
Yes.
Talagang gusto nyo ito. We all know that religious freedom is a privilege as well as an opportunity na dapat ma-practice ito. So ano po ba yung mga common issues na kinakaharap ng bawat tao? Of course, we are not excluding a certain denomination. Ano po ba yung mga issues common?
So, para maintindihan natin, let me just explain yung general principles under the Constitution. So, under the Constitution, Article 3, Section 5, it states there that the right to exercise religious profession without discrimination shall forever be allowed. Yun yung guaranteed by the Constitution. It's our right as a citizen of the Republic of the Philippines. Pero yung problem kasi, in some cases, some departments of the government, hindi yun nasusunod. Like for example, as Seventh-day Adventists, if they want a rest day on a Saturday, minsan hindi yun pinapagbigyan ng certain government offices. So what we do in Aangat tayo party list, we handle the case if ever umabot sa korte. Free of charge po, yun yung service namin.
Okay, so ano po yung mga ilang mga problems na nakikita nyo when it comes to religious freedom?
So mostly for the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Pastor, is yung sa Sabbath talaga natin. Yung one of the biggest issues. So kinlarify po natin with certain departments of the government kung ano talaga yung policy. Kasi it's guaranteed by the Constitution, pero bakit may certain heads of different departments na pinapersecute pa rin po yung Seventh-day Adventist members? So one of our biggest accomplishments in relation to that is yung DepEd Order 105 series of 2010. This was done by my mother pa noong 2010, pinaklarify po natin sa DepEd. And they stated in that order kung ano talaga yung position ng DepEd na they guarantee religious freedom. So yung nangyari po doon, yung mga citizens of the Republic who worship on a Saturday, not only of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, are excused to attend classes or school activities when it falls on a Saturday if it is in relation to their church day.
Ang nakikita lang ng iba is sa school lang yan, sa classroom. No, how about the other people like nag-work sa government, sa private, sa private?
So yung sa other offices po ng government, yung mga sumulat sa aking other issues is like yung sa Bureau of Jail and Management, yung mga gusto mag-conduct ng baptism, may certain jails na ayaw pumayag. So, pinaklarify ko rin po yan sa BJMP. Ginrant din naman nila na there is no prohibition to conduct ministry inside the jail. So, yung procedure po for the DepEd Order 105 series of 2010, this covers high school, elementary and high school students and faculty and staff.
Okay.
So if you are a Seventh-day Adventist, you do not want to attend a class on a Saturday or a school activity like field trip or any other extracurricular, pwede nyo po yun ipaglaban sa school at sa institution kung saan kayo involved.
Oh, okay.
So, parang nakita ko ito, Pastor and Congressman, minsan kasi pag hindi alam nung tao, like for example, do sa ating mga estudyante, of course, sa mga magulang natin, if you are not aware of this certain batas, eh hindi mo talaga ma-practice yung right mo no po, Congressman.
Kaya nga kami, as yung sa Aangat tayo party list, yun talaga yung commitment namin to the Seventh-day Adventist Church to provide free legal service in relation to religious freedom cases. Kasi yun nga, it's guaranteed by the Constitution na we can exercise and profess our religion. So, bakit hindi nasusunod? So, yun yung pinapaglaban natin sa Kongreso para ma-maintain at ma-preserve yung right na yun.
Okay.
So, ang ginagawa po sa Congress, like yung trabaho po ninyo, is that just para malaman lang nila o meron pang ibang services na pwede kayong i-offer?
Malaman
Nila na ganito pala yung rights natin. Ay, how about kung ayaw pa rin? I mean, eto yung rights ko, pero hindi naman...
Ayaw i-practice.
Ayaw i-practice.
Pag
Yung
ipakita
leader.
nyo na yung... Okay.
So, hanggang saan yung services?
So, pag umabot po sa ganong stage na ayaw talaga ng, kung kayo na yung nakiusap, pinakita nyo na yung provision, tapos ayaw pa rin, kami na po mag-handle nun. Yung office ko na po. And we will handle it free of charge. Pag umabot po sa korte, kami na po babayad ng lawyer, may legal team for it po kami.
Free of charge?
Yes.
Okay.
Tapos, pag example, wala po kayong pamasahe, kasi minsan, nasa Mindanao, yung client, then yung case umabot Supreme Court. So dito, kami na rin bahala mag-transport. In other words, you will not be spending anything as long as it is a case involving religious freedom. Yung sa amin lang, sa party list, what we simply want is you enforce and fight for your right. Kasi habang it is still guaranteed, gamitin natin.
Okay.
Huwag natin tulugan yung karapatan natin.
Maganda yung sinabi ni Congressman na kung alam mong yun ang right mo, i-practice
Paglaban mo.
mo. Diba?
Ipaglaban mo.
Diba? Oo, tama naman yun.
Now, meron tayong naging example na yung lately lang nanalo sa Supreme Court. Could you give us a bird's eye view about that?
Yes, so yung sa Valmores case, yun yung Valmores versus Achacoso case, which was decided last year. That was the very first case involving the Seventh-day Adventist Church, questioning the Sabbath-keeping faith of Seventh-day Adventists na umabot sa Supreme Court.
Yeah.
And we are very fortunate na kami po yung legal team namin yung nakahandle nun.
Yes.
So one of the common issues that I face, kasi kahit ipakita po natin yung CHED memo, hindi ko pala na-explain yung CHED memo. Yung na-explain ko sa elementary and high school. Sa college, we also have the same right.
Ayun.
Pero different memo. It's CHED memorandum dated November 15, 2010. College students and faculty and personnel.
Pero same lang, Congressman.
Same concept. But exempting the students or the faculty or personnel of higher educational institutions. So yung nangyari po dun sa Valmores case, yung main argument nung kalaban natin dun, bakit daw yung ibang students nila na Seventh-day Adventist din, pumapasok naman daw ng Saturday. So yung argument nila in court, what makes Denmark Valmores different from all the other? Kung yung iba pumapasok naman daw. So ano ba talaga yung position? Yun yung argument minsan pag humihingi tayong exemption. So buti na lang kinlarify po doon ng Supreme Court na yung violation, transgressions of another person, it's for his to bear alone. So yung mga sala po niya yung pagkakamali, hindi mo pwede yun ipasa sa ibang member of the church. What is important is that the court must look into kung ano talaga yung principles of the church. So the Seventh-day Adventist Church stands for Sabbath keeping. Remember, the Sabbath day to keep it holy. So si Denmark Valmores, in that case, he was really following the doctrines of the church.
Yeah.
So kung may iba na hindi faithful, hindi mo pwede gawing basis yon to persecute another person. Buti na lang kinampihan po tayo ng Supreme Court doon.
Very good.
Praise the Lord.
Clarify.
No? Talagang maybe pastor and congressman, talaga sa mga pagkakataong ganito, pinapakita ng Panginoon. Yung kanyang, ano ba to? Yung faithfulness niya sa atin at yung guidance niya. Kaya lang yan po kasi talaga yung problem, Kong, na...
Intimidating kasi.
Oo.
Kasi, syempre, if you, example, pag yung what really happens, pag humingi ka exemption, tapos pagtanggihan ka, pag hindi mo alam yung rights mo, wala na. You will be intimidated. Kaya kami, ginagaranti talaga namin. Tapos we conduct religious freedom lectures, seminars.
Okay. Now, how about sa mga private sector? Like, ako nagtatrabaho ko sa private sector, then may Sabado. Gusto ko siyang maging exempted doon sa pag-work. Well, alam ko naman may kapalit. I mean, pwede ko naman i-transfer ng Sunday yung work ko. Paano ang process na?
So sa private sector, we have yung Article 91 of the Labor Code of the Philippines. Nakalagay po doon na for every 6 consecutive working days, the employee is entitled to 1 24-hour rest day.
Okay.
Provided further, he has the right to choose in accordance with his religious preference.
Kung anong araw.
Yes, so if you are a Seventh-day Adventist, tapos you are asking for a Saturday rest day, that is in accordance with your religious preference. So the employer must grant that. Then the common issue there is yung sinasabi po, pag pumirma daw po ng kontrata,
Ayun,
na pumasok kayo ng
oo.
Sabado, kung ano po
Yes.
yung mangyayari. Currently, wala pa po tayong jurisprudence. Jurisprudence meaning decided case by the Supreme Court na desisyon na ng korte. But if we look at basic principles of law, we have what we call under the Constitution po kasi yung hierarchy of Bill of Rights, kung ano yung mas lamang. Right to religious freedom is a personal right inherent to every person.
Okay, yes.
Personal right yung classification niya. Yung usual arguments ng employer dyan is pag Sabado daw, pag weekend, malaki yung kita kasi doon daw pumapasok yung tao.
OT yan. Ganyan.
Yung argument nila will be based on their right to property in relation to their right to income. Pag nagbanggaan po yung dalawang rights na yun, property rights at personal right, mas pabor po yung Supreme Court yung sa personal right. Pero wala pa pong decided case about
Wala
it.
pa, as of now. Okay. So, wala pa siguro nagpa-file, no? Maybe,
Well,
no?
meron nang nag-file pero hindi po umabot sa Supreme Court. Usually sa labor arbiter na solve na.
Na-resolve na agad.
Paano po kasi yun? Like ganito, nagtatrabaho ako. Then, hindi ako pumasok. Sinabi ko, hindi ako papasok ng Sabado. Then, makakatanggap ako ng memo. I-ignore ko lang ba yun hanggang sa tanggalin ako or kailangan kong magbigay agad ng explanation?
What I suggest the member should do, inform yung employer. He is asking for this rest day and he is enforcing his right under Article 91. Tapos wag siya pumasok. Kung tanggalin po siya sa trabaho later on, may notice. Kami na po bahala. We will defend him in court.
Okay.
Malinaw.
Yun yung gusto po talaga namin para makita natin ano talaga yung posisyon ng Supreme Court.
Opo, iklaro ko lang, no, kung so, ibig sabihin mo sa employer mo na hindi ka papasok on the day of Sabbath.
Yes.
Huwag kang pumasok. Tama, maganda yun eh. And then, kapag ikaw ay sinabihan, bakit di ka pumasok at tinanggal ka, eventually, dun po papasok ang services niyo.
Yes. At least you explain your position.
Yes.
Na you have this right, you are enforcing it.
Okay.
Tapos kung we'll let the courts decide kung ano talaga. I believe mas maganda naman yung argument natin.
Totoo. Kaya lang minsan, ang nagiging isang factor pa dyan, no, Pastor, is yung ikaw mismo.
Ikaw mismo
diba?
talaga.
Ikaw mismo, kasi eto, meron na tayong legislation. At ikaw mismo, kapag hindi mo practice yun, personal, mo na yun yung belief mo, no po.
Okay.
So, Congressman, marami pa rin tayong mga kapatid din kasi na, of course, hindi nga nila alam to. Especially yung mga newly baptized. No? Mga newly baptized. For example, kanina sabi mo, Pastor, private sector employee. Estudyante ako. May Saturday classes. College, high school, and elementary. May Saturday. What will be my first step towards practicing my religious freedom?
Yung first step, pag college level?
Yes.
Okay. Pag college level, mas may technical, kasi you choose your own subjects eh. Unlike pag DepEd, clear na agad eh. So pag college, pag sa enrollment, makita mo Saturday yung class, wag mo i-enroll yun. Because if you enroll it, it means you are consenting to you attending class. So what will the student do? In that instance, he has the right to cross-enroll.
Okay.
Same subject on another institution. So, aside from right to cross-enroll, he also has a right to request for a special class. Yung magpe-petition siya ng bagong class. And yung one of the common problems naman, para realistic tayo, kasi nakikita ko yung nangyayari talaga sa grassroots. Yung cross-enroll, pag sa probinsya daw, minsan sa kabilang bayan pa daw.
Malayo pa.
So in short, sobrang layo, pagod. Tapos pag special class naman, ang gastos daw. So yung pag wala po yung right, pag hindi po hindi realistic yung cross-enroll or special class, what they can ask for now is an alternative learning method, yung mga special arrangements in class. So for example, hindi ka na papasok on a Saturday, but you will submit more requirements in lieu of your absences. And ako po personally, I experienced that during my law school days. I had 2 subjects then na puro Saturday lang. Hindi ko pinasukan, nag-submit lang ako ng research paper. And I took the exam every Saturday evening. So na-experience ko rin po lahat yan. It's a matter of if you really want to enforce your right.
So ano ang mauuna is, halimbawa, wala ka ng ibang alternative. Nag-i-enroll ka. Sabado yung class. I-enroll mo yon. Then saka ka magre-request
Hindi, Pastor. During enrollment, you request your right to cross-enroll or special class.
So, pwede talaga mag-cross-enroll ko?
Yes, pwede talaga yan.
Pwede talaga.
That is guaranteed. And Yung next pa dyan, i-share ko na lang din, doon natin makita yung importance ng the principle of love your neighbor as yourself. Kasi example, yung special class mag-open. Di ba, magastos yun kasi magpe-petition.
Yes.
Kung walang ibang pumasok doon, ikaw babayad ng lahat. But
Correct
if you
yun.
have shown your classmates the principle of love your neighbor, madali mo silang mahikayat.
Totoo.
Nandito tayo.
Diba?
Oo.
Tapos pag hindi kaya mo mahikayat, doon tayo sa alternative learning methods. If you've shown the principle of love your neighbor to your professor, to your dean, madali mapagbigyan yung special arrangement
Yeah.
request mo. So as you can see, yung important talaga dito, it's not simply about enforcing your right tas makipag-away ka. You also do it in a way that is
Christian.
pasok sa Christian
Christian
way.
Oo, tama.
Which is for me very important, yung showing talaga the principle of love our neighbor.
Yes.
Kasi
Minsan nakikita nila sa sa aura mo at saka pagsasalita mo kung pagbibigyan ka o hindi.
Yes,
Pag
Pastor.
masyado kang demanding, parang
correct.
lalo silang no?
yun din po pala yung gusto ko i-clarify. When you do it in a Christian way, hindi yung gagawin mo na, ito yung karapatan ko, ako yung tama.
Yun,
Hindi po ganun.
maganda yun.
You do it in a Christian way, padalhan mo soya milk, di ba? Padalhan mo na
Tama.
veggie meat. Yun yung gawin niyo parang sa ma'am, hingi po ako ng excuse kasi I'm a 70-year-old. May soya milk. At least kahit pa paano lalambot yung puso. Yung mga ganun po.
Okay.
Maganda, no? Tatlong kasama yon sa, compassion. May compassionate ka pa din. Maliban na sa, ito yung right mo, you practice it, and compassionate ka pa din.
And the reason I'm emphasizing this also, kasi may iba rin po tayong members na exempt na sila. Tapos may one case na exempt siya from NSTP Saturday. Ginawa niya, nagmotor-motor siya sa labas ng university. Parang nang-aasar na exempted siya. So
Pinakita
so
niya
dapat when we exercise this right, when we do it in a way na not to offend or to abuse it, we do it properly.
Yes, tama naman.
Okay.
May humility pa din, di ba? Pasalamat pa rin sa Panginoon kung bakit nangyari yun. Ano po? How about naman kung sabi mo sa college yan,
Yes.
sa CHED, paano naman po yung sa elementary at sa ating high school?
So elementary at high school, fixed na kasi yung calendar, di ba?
Yes,
Pero minsan may make-up class. Pag bumagyo, make-up class. Yun pwede humingi ng exemption yung student or yung teacher. Tapos yung mangyayari lang doon, pag ikaw student, you have to inform your teacher. Pag ikaw teacher, you have to inform the principal or the school head na you are asking for an excuse. Tapos pag nag-absent ka, yung usual argument kasi dyan, no work, no pay.
Opo.
Tapos pag no class, parang babawas yung grade.
Yes.
Na-clarify din po dun sa DepEd Order 105 na there should be no diminution of wages in relation to teachers or no deduction of grades ng students. But they have to submit extra requirements for it. Always what is important, you inform. Hindi yung mag-absent ka lang agad.
Yun, correct.
Now, paano kung high school ka, tapos alam mo naman may Sabado yung classes doon sa na yon. Tapos pwede ka ba mag-request o baka sabihin sa'yo na huwag ka na dito pumasok, sa ibang school ka na lang pumasok?
Pag example pa sa sectarian school, pag other sectarian schools, pag sectarian schools, hindi po tayo pwede makipag-debate doon. Kasi if you are going to enroll in a sectarian school, it means you are expecting na tuturuan ka nila ng church principles nila. Normal po yun. Like sa atin po, sa Adventist University of the Philippines, mandatory yung worship pag nasa dorm ka. It's the same concept.
Okay.
Okay. So, sa mga magulang natin, mag-aabay talaga tayo dun sa rules. Kung sectarian po yung papasukan ninyo.
So, hindi mo lang basta-basta sabihin na, may right ako nito. Titingnan mo rin kung applicable yung right mo.
Kasi at that instant, Pastor, example, sectarian, tapos pumasok ka, yung way niyan, yung dating parang gusto mo makipag-debate.
Yes,
yun
totoo
nga
yun, totoo yun.
Diba? So parang you are abusing your right also. So we do it nga we do it in the right way.
Ang dami kong natutunan dito sa sa usapan natin, Congressman. Gusto ko sana mapahaba pa yung time natin Pero parang nakita ko talaga, you stand for what you believe. No? You stand for what you believe. At minsan kasi kung ako, rin ako naman, sa labas ako nag-aral ng college, at talagang mahirap kapag i-compare ka. Bakit yung ibang Seventh-day Adventist papasok?
Kaya very fortunate yung mga next generation na kinlarify na yun ng Supreme Court. Na you cannot compare. Kasi kanya-kanyang religious conviction yan
Okay.
Pero kung ano yung tamang stand ng bata, kung tama yun sa church, dun tayo. Yun yung papanigan ng korte.
Yeah. So, pwede po kami humingi niyan, no? Nung memorandum na yan, and sa DepEd, pwede may copy kami niyan.
I believe si Pastor Bautista, yung PARL director natin, has a copy. Yung PARL office po ng different missions, we send them copies and updates of religious freedom issues.
Okay. At dyan po natapos ang ating pong interview kay Congressman Neil. Kung meron po kayong question, kung meron po kayong gustong itanong sa kanya, gusto pang malaman, kontakin nyo lang po siya. Congressman, paano kayo kukontakin ng ating mga kapatid?
So, contact po sa Facebook. Madali po kami makontak kasi lahat naman may nagfe-Facebook na eh. So, i-search nyo lang po dyan, Aangat Tayo Party List. Lalabas naman po yun doon. And you may also contact me in my personal account. Search nyo lang po, Neil Abayon. Makita nyo naman yung picture ko. So, magmukhaan nyo. And aside from that, you can also text or call me at 0917-594-8798.
Okay.
Yung request ko lang, pag hindi ko masagot, just text me and leave me the concern. I will reply pag libre ako. And you may also visit our office in Congress, room 415, RV Mitra Building, House of Representatives, Quezon City.
Okay.
Congressman, do you have any messages sa ating mga young people, sa ating mga parents, to all our brethren?
Okay. So, to all my brothers and sisters in Christ, yung appeal ko lang po sa inyo is that ako po sa Kongreso, I am doing the best I can to really preserve and guarantee our right to religious freedom. So, yung request ko lang po is magtulungan po tayo. Pag may problema po kayo, wag po kayong mahiya lumapit para masolusyonan po natin. Kasi hindi ko po kaya kung ako lang eh. Kasi hindi ko po kaya malibot naman yung buong Pilipinas, lahat ng government offices. Basta feel free to contact me and I am here to help you 100% po.
Okay.
Thank you po.
Congressman, thank you very much na napaunlakan mo yung aming interview sa inyo. At mga kapatid, sa susunod pong linggo ay makakapanayam pa rin natin si Congressman at magkakaroon po tayo ng ibang topic naman. Ito ay tungkol doon sa ating pong Hope Channel, kung ano yung mga nangyari doon.